I'm with the LA Times awards site, The Envelope. We chronicle the Oscars and so forth.
Okay.
So the question I have for you is this. A lot of people are extremely surprised, given the breadth of your career, that you've never even been nominated for an Oscar.
Oh, that's very nice of them.
And now, we just tallied up the votes of 18 experts, and you're the clear frontrunner in a close race with Jeffrey Rush. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
That's cool, yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's wonderful. Thank you very much.
And the same thing with the Golden Globes. So what's your feeling about the whole awards game?
I don't know about the game, but I mean, you know, I just think it's very flattering if people are even considering me for an award. That's wonderful. I'm human, you know. Of course, I love it if people like the performance. I love that. Love hearing that.
Well, let's talk about the performance. Is Dickie? Was he really a great fighter? Is he really?
He's a great boxer. No,
right.
truly
he
naturally
was? Okay.
gifted. I mean, I think that if Dickie had managed to have the discipline that Mickey had, he would have been champ. Absolutely, because this was a guy who, at 21, went the distance with Sugar Ray. Now, there was this whole notion about did Sugar Ray slip? Did he get knocked down? I couldn't believe that people needed that. He went the distance with Sugar Ray. Isn't that enough? For God's sake? I mean, that is an incredible boxer, especially when you think that the guy used to go out drinking until 8 hours before jumping in the ring, you know? They would often in the locker room find a couple of cans of beer in there and stuff. He, you know, that his downfall was the fact that he was so naturally gifted, because he felt like he could just do it without any effort. And he could for a certain time. And he had an attraction to the street life, to party life, you know, and to boozing and drugging and everything. And he could still keep winning. But then he came up against crack. And like he said, you know, the first time he did crack, after that, crack did him. And he couldn't keep it up, you know, it all caught up with him. And the main thing that caught up with him as well was that he's an intensely loyal man, loves his family deeply, loves boxing, lived and breathed for boxing. As soon as he hit the crack, couldn't care less, forgot about everything else completely, so just lost all those years of his life. And then ultimately, you know, he's got all the expectation of the family on him, that he's going to be the, you know, the savior for them, the breadwinner and everything that's going to change their lives. And he ends up in the slammer, you know, and he went down for 8 years. But he said, best thing that could have happened to him, because he got clean, finally, you know, and he started training people in jail. And meantime, Mickey's on the outside, realizing that there's this great loyalty they have in their family, but he has to remove himself. He's got to remove himself because it's become unhealthy, and he's never going to get anywhere. He's always going to be in the shadow of his older brother. And Dickie going through the same transformation at the same time as realizing enough is enough. It's not my time anymore, it's Mickey's time, you know, and having that humility, and then leaving jail and showing how world-class he is by training his brother to be world champ, you know. It's an amazing story.